At the very last minute, okay, here we go. At the very last minute, I decided to make a hair growth serum. I had a recipe. And I decided to do this live. At first, I was doing a video so that I could post it later. And then I was like, you know what? I think I want to do this live. So, the part that you missed is everything that I put in here. So everything that I put in here is, and I'm saying it now before anybody really start coming on here, because it'll show, like, you guys get to see it whenever you get ready to see it. Sort of like when I was on Facebook. You tune in when you get ready to tune in. So in here is chunks of aloe vera that is cut up. I cut the aloe vera from what we were growing, and then I went out in the garden and I got some of the rosemary from out in the garden and put the leaves in here. And then some red onion. I cut up some red onion, and so that's all that's in here. In my food processor, the red onion is getting me, y'all. So, again, I'm making a hair growth serum. I had said the other day that I wanted to make this. And the reason why I decided to make the hair growth serum is because I got some aloe vera over there. The plant is slowly dying. And it just dawned on me, like, well, when I seen the recipe, it's like, why should I lose my plant when I can use it? I don't know what happened to cause I probably overwatered it. I don't know. Okay. So while it said to blend it, I chose to use my food processor as opposed to the blender. I am making a homemade hair growth serum. I just got through using my food processor. This is a stocking, by the way. Bam! That's what I use to strain, because as opposed to using a strainer, ain't nobody got all day to be trying to sit with a strainer and pushing stuff through and then having like little bits drop into it. I don't want no little bits and pieces of. So I use a stocking. I use a stocking. This is my first time doing it. Again, I am making a hair growth serum. So what I use in my food processor, although the recipe says use a blender, I figured I would get a much better grind if I use the food processor. And what I put in here was some of the stalks, leaves, branches, whatever you want to call it, of the aloe vera. I cut it up and put it in here. The recipe that I have did not have a like a amount or anything. I don't even remember where I got the recipe. I just found it in my book. I wrote it out wherever I found it, whenever I found it. Like, I didn't even put a date on it. So I went and cut some of the aloe vera before I lose it all. I decided, let me go ahead and, y'all, what's getting me is the red onion. Because it got red onion in it too. Oh my gosh. But anyway, it's aloe vera, red onion. That's the little red flakes that you might see in here. And rosemary from the garden. And so, oh my gosh. But I ain't got no particles in my juice. That part, which I'll show y'all in a minute. I'll put it in a, like, something clear. I thought I was going to have to, when I first seen this recipe the other day, going through my book, looking for the recipe for the apple butter, which I made yesterday. When I first seen the recipe for this, I saw that all I needed was aloe vera, red onion, and It says one tablespoon of oil and 1 tablespoon of vitamin E. And I didn't think I had the vitamin E. And then I be darned, I went and looked in my closet, y'all. I always have what I need, always, whether I know it or not. Like, I use stuff and put it back up in that closet. I'm gonna be squeezing this for a while, just so you know, because I want to get all the juice out of here. But if you're doing anything, you gotta, and you have to strain it, like any of your DIY projects or whatever. Listen, get some knee-high pantyhose. That would give you the best. Like people be talking about cheesecloth. Ain't no way get time to buy no cheesecloth. Give me $1 package of 6 pair of knee-highs that will be dedicated to using, like when I be doing my little DIY project. So this is my first time making this, by the way. This is a hair growth serum. And again, it's fresh aloe vera. I still got a couple of stocks, so I'll be able to make some more. But how about I forget the fact that I have aloe vera juice in my refrigerator? The whole thing. It's been in there for a while. It's been in there for a minute. It's been in there for a few years, so I don't know if it has an expiration date. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Okay. I was just reading the little note that's at the bottom. So, the rosemary came from my garden. The aloe vera came from my plant that is slowly dying. And I just didn't want to lose it. The red onion came from the grocery store. We just so happen we're growing red onions, but we just so happen to have some, and there was one that was going bad. So I cut the bad part off. And it was a big one too. And then I put the rest in my food processor. Thankfully, there's no cooking or anything that has to be done. I just got to mix. I thought initially, I knew I was going to be sharing this with you guys. I just didn't know I was going to go live. Initially, I was doing it as a video that I was going to later upload. And then at the last minute, I got the wise idea to, let me just do this live. So once I finish with all of this, and once I finish with the live, I take clips from the video that I actually did, and I post the clips too, because there you see me cutting up everything and putting it in my food processor. If you don't have a food processor, that is fine, because the recipe actually says blend in a blender. I just didn't want to blend it in a blender because, man, it's got to be up. I didn't want to blend it in a blender because, bam, I got gadgets, y'all. I didn't want to blend it in a blender because I wanted I wanted to get like, y'all, I ain't playing. I want all my juice. I didn't blend it in a blender because I wanted a fine press. I wanted to, like, I just thought that the food processor would do better. But again, the recipe says blender. And again, this is a hair growth serum. And I got all the stuff that I'm using here. Majority of the stuff I bought at Walmart. I need to stop calling out Walmart because I'm not getting benefited from calling their name. But I'm just gonna be honest. I'm being silly now. A lot of the stuff I got from Walmart. All my products. Okay, I think I got it all. No, squeeze this some more, y'all. I want all my juice. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. All right, let's see. I need something clear. I'm gonna use this little thing here. And it comes with a lid. How about that? All right. And let's strain it again. Just in case. Okay. All right. All right. Although I feel like I need something bigger than this. So, let me think. I wonder if those jars... Hold on, y'all. I got an idea. Okay, I keeps my jars. I keeps my glass jars. I'm thinking about using this one, but this one might be, yeah, I'm gonna use this. And I could stir it. I could easily stir it. I'm gonna use this jar. So I just messed up a little plastic thing for nothing, but glass is better anyway. All right, so this here is a mixture of aloe vera, red onion, fresh aloe vera, and rosemary from the garden. That's what it looks like. So now it says, I strained it. My next instructions is to mix in 1 tablespoon of oil and 1 tablespoon of vitamin E. So I'm going to be doing, I got like this here. That's all I have left. I'm just going to pour the whole thing in here, y'all. Yes, I am. I'm not measuring. I probably should use my little whisk. Okay. So that's the vitamin E. And I also got some jojoba here. It's not a lot, so I'm going to pour the whole thing in. I figure that's like about a tablespoon, but I'm not done because do I ever really follow recipes? Well, I kind of do when I had a full recipe, but because I didn't have like the amount for the other stuff, and I kind of still think I have too much here, this is only a little bit of castor oil. It's just a little bit. It's like way down there, so I'm going to get all that and pour it in here too. See, it's not a lot. Castor oil is good for your hair. Jojoba is good for the hair. It hydrates and conditions. Vitamin E is good for the hair. Y'all see? It's not a lot. And all these empty bottles, trust and believe, I'm about to use these empty bottles. When I get through mixing this stuff up, I'm about to use these empty bottles. Okay, so almond oil, good for your hair. Can you see almond oil? Got this from Walmart too. Can you see this? There we go. I feel like there's a glare. There you go, almond oil. Got it from Walmart. I'm not pouring all of that in there. I'm just gonna pour a little bit. Just a little. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm a mad scientist right now, y'all. You can't stop me. Let me not use that because that got particles on it. So let me get this one because I don't want no particles in here. So I looked up black seed oil. Just so happened that I had some. There's a lot in there, but I'm not going to use all of that. But I'm definitely going to pour some in there. Black seed oil and tea tree oil. Found out that's good for the hair. Not gonna use all of it. Oh, it's a brand new bottle. Brand spanking new bottle. Peppermint oil. Just a little bit. Bergamot. Okay, so when I was making my own hair grease and I was actually following the recipe for making the hair grease, I used the bergamot for the aroma. It's good for the hair, but you know, the aroma, orangey kind of aroma. So a couple of drops. All right. All right. Bam. Now it says mix well. This is my first time doing this. My very first time. There's a lot of stuff that I've been doing. Let me push this back some so that you can see me. There's a lot of stuff that I've learned to do with my hair. So you'll see a lot of videos on my page, on this channel, of me doing my hair. This is it. I just recently decided that I was today years old when I decided this, that I'm going to measure the length of my hair using my little scrunchies. So right now, let's say I got one, this is a black one, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I had 6 scrunchies. I thought I had 6 scrunchies in my hair, but I got 5. But I'm going to use that to measure the length of my hair, the scrunchies. What it was is I washed my hair yesterday, and I didn't feel like blow drying it. I knew I wasn't getting ready to do my hair at that moment, but I wanted to protect the ends, and I kind of wanted to stretch it out, and I did not want to use my Rev Air dryer to blow it out. So I just put the scrunchies on the end to stretch it out. And because they're satin scrunchies or silk scrunchies, whatever, it protected my ends also. So regarding this hair stuff, regarding why I've been trying like a lot of different things, it first started with the fact that my hair was breaking really bad, and I did not understand why my hair was breaking like really bad, because I literally had cut my hair. I had cut my hair like really short because I was using this product, and this product is absolutely amazing, right? And so I cut my hair short, and then like, because I wanted to start like with fresh, you know, and do it out again with this product. This product is absolutely amazing. I love the product. It's called Strands of Faith. I love that product, and I would absolutely suggest that you go use it. Problem was my hair started breaking again, not because of that product. Like, I still love that product, and I'm hooking my son up with it, like I'm doing his hair and braiding his hair. Now his hair was short, and his hair is getting really long. Like, his hair is going to be super long, but I would use that product on his hair. But the reason I had like pulled back and using it was because I had to figure out why my hair was still breaking. So I finally figured it out. It took me like about a year and a half. But I finally figured it out. My hair was breaking, y'all, because I was anemic. Well, it took me longer than a year and a half. It took me maybe about a couple of years. But I was anemic. I got to rest my arms so I keep stirring this thing. I was anemic. That's why my hair was breaking. I thought that my hair was breaking because, you know, menopausal, the hair thins. That's what people tell you. But now I was anemic. And it was in my studying, like what causes the anemia. And how about this? I had started adding iron to my diet, but what happened was I was drinking coffee. I was drinking coffee, and I was drinking a lot of tea so that I could, like, cold tea, and like I was making my own teas, you know. So I was doing herbal teas. I was growing stuff. So I was doing like the ginger and the turmeric, which is also good for the hair. But all of those things have tannins in it. But it was basically the coffee and the tea. So I would take my iron pill, but then I would drink the coffee and the tea. And like, if this is the iron, the tannins in the coffee and the tea would grab a hold of the iron and push it out my body. So therefore, you know, I wasn't growing for that. I mean, getting better from the anemia. So when I learned about the tannins, which was like about a month or so ago, a month or so ago, I started, I laid off the coffee. I don't drink the coffee anymore. I don't drink the tea. I'm actually drinking water. I add lemon to my water, lemon juice. We have lemons, but I cook with those. I add actual lemon juice to my water. I think this is mixed fine enough. I think this is mixed good enough. So I'm about to jar this stuff up. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to use these jars that I emptied and refill. So hold on, let me take care of that real quick. And I'm about to use it because I'm going to use this on my hair right now. Oh, good. I didn't have to use this jar. Okay, or maybe I should jar up a little and keep this in the refrigerator. What do you think? I think I should jar a little and keep this mixture in the refrigerator. Because this is a plastic bottle. I'm just gonna, let's see. This is a glass. Yeah. So I'm just gonna jar up a little. Which one I want to use? I'm going to use this one because it still got some drips of vitamin E in it. And I'll get in here. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going to jar up this little jar because I'm going to use it right now. And I'm going to jar up the other little jar. Duh. Y'all didn't see that. So I'm about to use this one right now. Jar this one up too. And then I'll keep the rest of this in the refrigerator, but I'm going to keep my bottle because I want to first see how it's going to do. Because again, this is my first time using this, so I just don't know. I just don't know. So I'm going to leave this like right there. Let me start clearing my mess. And then I'm going to take my hair apart and let y'all watch me put this stuff in my hair. But I want you to see the hair length first. So let me finish taking these out. It's 3. Let me take this off. I don't need this anymore. Black seed, tea tree. Okay, so again, I used a little bit of castor oil, tea tree, peppermint, black seed, bergamot, almond oil. Move this stuff out of the way. And the other stuff that I had mixed it in was aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera, aloe vera, rosemary, and red onion. So this is my hair tonic mix. So let me sit. Let me sit here and get ready to add this stuff in my hair. I'm gonna let it sit in my hair. I'm gonna massage it through my scalp until I get ready to wash it out. So yeah, my hair was breaking. I did not know the entire time my hair was breaking. I did not know it was the anemia that was causing my hair to break. I absolutely had no idea that that was the case. I had blood work done. At the time, I thought that it was because of menopause, which is why I came off of my products, the Strands of Faith, because I had to deal with the menopause. And I know that they who created the product is an amazing product. Like I love the product because it adds moisture to your hair. And that was what my hair was sorely in need of, moisture. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My hair was 6 scrunchies long. No better way to explain that. It's easy for me to explain it. Like you guys probably have a better way, but it's easier for me to explain it. So let's do this. because I want to brush it out. Let's go to the bathroom and finish this up. Or maybe my office. Finish this up because I want to kind of brush it out. So I could get it through, and I don't want to brush it out in there because that's just more stuff I had to clean up. So I'm in my office, and I don't want y'all to see my closet because it's a mess. But I need, let me see, I need a brush. Here we go. Here we go. And maybe a pick. Yeah, okay. Don't want to clean up in there either. All right, here we go. Okay, now let's do this. Let's sit right here. Let y'all see me put this stuff in my hair. Look at my grays coming in, y'all. So, yeah, I was anemic really bad. But I thought that I had handled the anemia with taking the iron pills, and so I was focusing on menopause. Well, that's new. Like that's seriously new. It wasn't that bad. Well, I actually like it, so yeah. So anyway, when I realized what it was that what the problem was with my iron, and that it was the tannins, how I realized that is because I had an issue with my foot where I ended up dealing with inflammation in the foot. And so in the process of trying to study that and understand that and get rid of that, which I'm working on that too, that's when I learned about the tannins. That's when I learned about the tannins and the impact that the tannins have on the iron. And that's when I figured out, okay, so that's what's going on with me. And that's why my hair was breaking, because the oxygen that the iron takes throughout the body, my iron levels was super low. And even with all that I was doing with taking the the iron vitamins, because I was drinking coffee and drinking the teas, like a lot of teas, I was basically negating the iron. So I'm looking forward to my next set of blood work that is coming up in a couple of months, because I think I got this thing figured out now. In the meantime, I also learned about the different types of iron. There's two different types of iron. There is what's called heme iron, which is your iron that comes from like your meats. And then there is your meat and your fish. And then there is non-heme iron, which comes from your fruits and your vegetables. So the non-heme iron breaks down quicker than the heme iron does. And so, and I love vegetables and I love fruit. So no matter how much fruit I was eating, I was still negating everything, negating all of the iron. So yeah, I stopped doing the hair grease because I just don't like my hair to feel greasy, although it was helping for a little while. I had decided that I wanted to tackle whatever was going on before I had figured it out about the iron. I decided I wanted to tackle whatever was going on with my hair from the inside out, not just from the outside. So on the outside, I started making my own hair mask. I was using fenugreek, or am still, because I still do it. Fenugreek, amla, ajwan, flaxseed, black seed oil, clove, ground cloves, all of that is on my channel where you could see all the stuff that I was putting together and doing the mask on my hair. And it was doing good, but I needed to tackle this thing from inside out as well as outside in. So I started juicing and doing like a lot of different combinations. And I was also doing a juicing to try to build up my iron. So what I do when I juice, I'm taking this label off of here because what the label says is not what's in here. So when I do the juice, I do apples, red apples, and beets. I do the beets because the beets is got iron in it. I also learned that the beet leaves has potassium. So I don't know if y'all have ever had a Charlie horse, but let me tell y'all, if you don't like taking pills, which I don't like taking pills, the beet leaves, you cut the leaf and you can use it like lettuce. That's what I was doing. I was using it as a wrap. Okay. So here's this little concoction that I just made up. Again, if you're just watching it, this is aloe vera, fresh rosemary, a red onion that I blended using my food processor, although you could use a blender. And then to that, I added vitamin E, jojoba, peppermint, a couple of drops, tea tree oil, a couple of drops, bergamot, a couple of drops. Um, I said castor oil. I think I said castor oil and almond oil. So anyway, I'm about to try this on my hair. And then again, this is a hair growth serum. Yeah, so this is a hair growth serum, and I'm about to massage it all through my hair, and I'm gonna let it sit. And then, oh, I should have put coffee in here. I should have, because coffee is good for the hair too. But I'm gonna let it sit, and then later on, I'll wash my hair out. Y'all don't have to watch me wash your hair. So I'm not gonna do that part, but I just want you to see today is the day that I'm trying this recipe that I made. The recipe is super easy. The only measurement that I actually had was the measurement for the oils, which I did not follow because I did not have a measurement for the aloe vera or the red onion and also I added the rosemary because I know rosemary is good for the hair and it didn't ask for that. So um what else? I keep dropping this on me. So what I would say do is like if you were to try this or if you find a recipe that you try, don't be afraid to add anything to it. If you do your research first. And I've researched like all this stuff. Oh, another thing that I do, because again, I'm still tackling everything from inside out. So I have learned to juice my fenugreek and my amla instead of just putting a mask on my head and then rinsing it out. So later on today, I'll be drinking the fenugreek, the amla, the ajwan. I drink those now because they're good for a lot more than just hair. They're good for inflammation. They're good for like if you deal with high blood sugars. They're antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. So we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see. I will periodically check in. This is February the 19th or the 20th? February the 19th. And so I will check in. I think I'm gonna do this to my hair maybe once a month. When I finish, I'm gonna put a plastic cap on here. I keep dropping it on me. I'm gonna put a plastic cap on my hair and I'm gonna let it sit. And then tonight, I will wash it out because I got other stuff to do. So I know I'm not about to do this directly, but let me do it like this also. because again, this is a hair growth serum. It's a homemade hair growth serum. And I want you guys to be able to see what my length is already. And if it works, you know, it's something else y'all can try that you can make yourself. So let's see. It don't smell as bad with the all those other oils I put in, especially that bergamot. I think that bergamot is really masking the smell of the red onion, because that red onion was strong and it was making me tear up, but I'm not tearing up now. So all right, so you can see how long my hair is, and this is from all the stuff that I've been doing, like the mask, the hair mask, um, I'm making my own hair grease. This and y'all, the products, the stuff, instead of like buying all that stuff that's already pre-made, you can make your own, and then you know what's in it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know, you can make your own product instead of like letting other people make the products and then we're paying them these exorbitant prices. You know, and a lot of times we're paying for the packaging also. That's something that you might not be aware of. So yeah, I try stuff and I share what I try. That way, if it works, like, and I don't try to do anything that is difficult to do. Because if it would have been a whole lot of steps, y'all, I would not have tried this if it would have been a whole lot of steps. My goal is waist length hair, waist length. And so far, this is where I'm at. Yay. So my hair definitely is growing. It is definitely growing. Let me get this side. My breakage is not as much as what I used to get handfuls, like handfuls. My breakage is not like that, and so the hair professionals, because I'm not a hair professional, the hair professionals, they say that it is normal for our hair to shed 100 strands a day. Did they say 100 strands a day? I think I've read somewhere, and so yeah, I don't have a lot. Breakage, not like what I did. See, it's not a lot. You can see that little, it's not a lot. So it smells good. And even though my hair feels a little oily, I know that I'm washing it out later. So again, I want to encourage you, if you're dealing with hair breakage, get your blood work done. Get some blood work done. And Rule out anemia first. Rule out anemia. If you're dealing with hair breakage, rule out anemia. Don't be like me and be quick to think, it's menopause, because it might just be anemia. Rule that out first. And if you are if you are anemic, then the issue, like if you're taking iron pills, y'all listen, it's not just about the iron pills. Everything that we eat has has tannins in it. So you have to pay attention to when you take your iron pills and what you're eating when you take your iron pills. Um, I take my iron pills with lemon water. I drink water with lemon juice in it, and I use ginger to sweeten it. A ginger syrup that I made when I make my ginger candy. I learned how to make ginger candy, y'all, and it's good. And ginger is good for a lot of stuff too. It's good for your hair, but it's also good for inflammation. And so instead of just drinking it, a lot of people drink it in tea, and it's the heat that I learned. It's the heat, the teas, the hotness that releases the tannins. So I grind the ginger. We have dried ginger, but I also grind it. And the ground ginger, what I do with that now is I mix it in juice so that I'm not releasing as many tannins. Um, I mix it in juice. Sorry, y'all. I just had to focus for a second. Yes, so I mix my powdered ginger, my ground up ginger. I mix it in juice and I drink it. Um, when you're dealing with hair breakage and you're trying to combat it, don't just fight it topically, but fight it internally also. Many times a hair breakage is because there's something going on in your body, not just like, okay, so that I had argan oil on my hair. That's why it's like turning white. That's the cream from the argan oil. I ain't mad about it though. Just rub it on me. And I'm doing this again so that you can see the length that my hair already is. And my goal is waist length. That's my goal. So yeah, got a little ways to go. There's still an onion smell, a red onion smell, but it's not so strong that it's taking my eyeballs out with the aroma. And that's because of the bergamot. I could definitely smell the bergamot. Also, I almost used the whole bottle. So I might have to grab the other one. But start on this side. Ouch, it's on my neck. That just so you know, I'm probably using too much of it. But because I don't know. Honestly, just don't know how much to use. But because I made it, I ain't got to worry about like being skimpy about how much I use. Just makes more. Super easy to make. Super easy to make. And I like applying this on my hair much better than I like doing a hair mask. In all honesty, I like doing this much better. Super easy. Oh, it's running down my shoulder. Ooh. So, I do want to mention this. Also, you want to pay attention to, like, if you're dealing with hair breakage, you want to pay attention to the type of hair shampoo that you're using. And for that one, I would suggest that you go on YouTube and look for Dr. Barbara O'Neill, O'Neill, Dr. Barbara O'Neill. And she has, and then put out, like, type in Dr. Barbara O'Neill and type in shampoo. And um, she literally did this video where she talks about different things, you know, the things that we're eating, things we're putting in our bodies, things we're putting on our bodies. But she mentions the hair shampoo and she breaks it down so simple where you can understand in reference to, um, so see that pinch, that's nothing. But I used to get worse breakage than that. I used to get clumps, handfuls of breakage. I'm not worried about like little pinches like that. So anyway, Dr. O'Neill, she talks about this stuff that they she talks about this stuff that they put in our shampoos, and it makes the shampoos lather, right? But it also kills our hair. It kills our hair. So yeah. Um I found it on YouTube. I will just tell y'all again, because I might forget. I might forget to put a link. So just type in Dr. Barbara O'Neill. And I would encourage you to watch her videos. I'm about to literally take some time out and watch all of her videos because like she really be breaking stuff down and I like how she be breaking it down. So I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to learn, y'all. All right, I got one more side to do. I hope that little jar lasts. But if it don't, I got some more. So yeah, so this little pinch, this is nothing. That's nothing in comparison to what I used to get from my hair. Ooh, almost done. One more side to do. I'm so glad I didn't do this part in the kitchen. For real. Okay, I'm almost done. So again, this is a hair growth serum, and it is aloe vera, fresh aloe vera, um, red onion, rosemary. Let's see. I think I let it sit in my hair for like about maybe 30 minutes. I'm not gonna let it sit the whole day. But it's fresh aloe vera, rosemary. Hold on. Fresh aloe vera, rosemary, red onion, black seed oil, almond oil, vitamin E, jojoba, tea tree oil, a couple of drops of bergamot, um, peppermint. I think that's all. Olive oil, castor oil, if I haven't mentioned that. And I'm gonna let this sit in my hair for a minute, and then I'm gonna wash it out. I will not do a video of the washing out product process. I also will not do a video of how my hair is afterwards. I'm doing this about the growth, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back and do hair length checks periodically. So again, I wanted you to see my hair length now, and then I'm gonna come back and do a hair length check. When I do it again, I guess I'll do another one in 3 months. This is February, so I'll do my next hair length check like around, let's see, March, April, May, around May or June, and see like what's happening. Um, if there is an adverse, if there's an adverse effect, I will come back and do my hair checks sooner so that I can say, y'all don't do it. Don't try this. But I'm not expecting there to be an adverse effect. I have no doubts. I'm expecting it to all come out really, really good. So, yeah, we'll see. Set my timer for 30 minutes. I'm gonna for real watch this out in 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm getting a little chicken, y'all. I'm getting a little scared. And the reason why I'm getting a little scared, I'm just gonna be honest, total transparency here. I'm getting a little scared because I don't like oily hair. And so, like, my hair is really oily. Another place I'll be able to see effects is in my hands, my fingers. Definitely moisture. Look at that. Look at that. Prune fingers. Okay. All right. All righty. All right. I see the moisture. I see the moisture. I like the moisture. Let's see. All right, y'all. So this is my health slash hair growth journey. And though you're coming in on it at this point in time, and you see that I do have some length, it's the older videos that are on this channel that you'll get to see where I started from. I can't refer you back to Facebook because my Facebook is shut down. So, yeah, I can't show any of those from like when I cut it all off. But, okay. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Still don't like that. Although that's still not a lot in comparison to what I used to get. The last, I might as well get the last little drops of this. All right, y'all, I used the whole jar. Okey-doke. Let's see. All right, my hair growth serum journey begins today, begins right now. And I will periodically check in to let y'all see how it's going. But now I gotta let you all go because I made a big mess and I gotta go clean up all of my messes. So thank you for watching. Bye. Bye. I appreciate it. Bye. Now how do I get out of here? Let's see. I don't know how to turn this thing. I don't know how to turn this thing off. I for real don't know how to turn this thing off. Oh wait, there it goes. All right. I didn't know how to turn the YouTube. See, that shows y'all just how much I don't do YouTube lives. Okay, bye.